Well, hi, good morning. I'm Cricket Redman. We're here for 60 minutes of rejuvenating flow. And a lot of you don't get to see me on the regular because COVID, and also because when I do teach at Perennial, I usually teach at the 6 a.m. Monday and Wednesday slot. So those of you who are not early risers don't get the pleasure to be with me, and I don't get the pleasure of being with you. So thanks for trying this video out. I really appreciate that. If you're curious to know more about me, you can check out my website, Yoga with Cricket. And I have a Spotify channel with an optional playlist for today. And you can find me at Cricket Redman. And there's a Rejuvenating Flow with 511 in one of the playlists. And that might be a nice, easy playlist to accommodate this video. So with that, let's get started. Okay, take a comfortable seat. And it might be nice to sit up on a blanket roll. We'll be using a blanket roll optionally a couple of times during class, so it's nice to have one. And I've rolled it up like a little strudel, so, strudel style. Take a nice comfortable seat, draw your sit bones wide and apart, and then ground down through your thighs, close your eyes, and sink into your breath. Reach your shoulder blades back, and you can actually like clasp your fingertips right across your knees and lean back like into an easy chair. And then just draw your attention into your breath. Not needing to change your breath in any way, just observing it is as it is, it as it is. Use your breath to scan your body, a sense of how you are this morning. Then begin to shake the breath. Take a nice strong inhale, expanding through your ribs, through your belly, and down into the floor beneath you. And then exhale, bring your attention back into your heart. Fill all the way up, and then exhaling, your attention coming back to your heart. And then the next time you breathe in, hold at the very top of your breath and reach up through the top of your palate to the sun up above you. And then exhale, come back to the heart. Two more just like that. And even extend through the crown of your head like you can make your neck longer. And then this time as you exhale, draw your elbows down towards the floor and open through your shoulders. Inhale, look up, reach up. Stretch your palms towards the sky. Pull prayer into your heart. This moment to set an intention for your day. Today is Monday, beginning of a new week. Might be very similar in many ways to last week, but the sun is growing longer. We're closer to the solstice than we are to the winter solstice now by a long shot. Summer's almost here. If you take a moment today outside or even in this to enjoy the sunshine right now, enjoy the sunshine that lives within you as you. Reach your hands to the sky. And then take your hands over to the right, or down through your left sit bone, and then really stretch long through your right ring finger, opening through your right side body. And sweep both hands along the floor and come on over to the other side. We're down through your right sit bone, reach through your right ring finger. Back over to the first side. Wrap your hand around your head to touch your ear, and then come upright and reach your left elbow tip wide as you walk your right hands away along the floor. Draw your chin down towards your chest. Walk your fingertips a little bit wider, and then reach your right arm wide. Pull your palm to the sky. And then just roll the shoulder and the joint. Roll the whole arm. Press your hand into your head into your hand. And then stretch a little bit wider with your right hand. Draw your chin down towards your left collarbone. And then reach your right fingertips down. Take a moment here to just enjoy the stretch across the back of your neck. Inhale, reach up. Come over to the left. We're down through your right sit bone. Your hand around your head. Draw your right elbow wide. You can even have a little bobblehead here. Walk your left fingertips off to the left, itsy bitsy spider style. And then draw your chin down towards your right collarbone. Sweep your left arm wide, pull the palm to the sky. And just roll the shoulder and the joint. As you pull your palm to the sky, even reach your pinky finger up towards the sky. Last time. This time, reach your left hand wider and then longer down to the floor. Take a pause here. Enjoy the stretch across your neck. Do this on the other side, but sweep your right hand to your cheek and then gently pull your head back up to center. Inhale, reach up through both hands and reach along forward. Child's pose. Bring your toes to touch. Sink your hips back and down. Walk your fingertips way out long. And ground your forehead on the floor. And activate. Charge your arms. Lift your wrists up off the floor. Reach your elbows up off the floor. And if there were little fires underneath your armpits, lift your armpits up towards the sky. Press down through your fingertips and reach your hips back and down towards your heels. It can even be nice to tent up on your fingertips and with nice straight strong arms, push your arms to reach your hips back down. In spirit of opening through the side body, take your fingertips over to the right, reach down through your left hip. And then tug your left hip back, back, back. And walk your left fingertips a little bit more to the right. Stretching through your armpit. Reaching back through your left hip. Walk your hands over to the other side. Reach back through your right sit bone. Walk your left hand long and away, right hand long and away. You can feel your right armpit get a little stretched. The back of your right ribs. And then take your right hand and walk it a little further. Come back to center. And then come to tabletop. A few rounds of cat and cow. Lift your hips, lift your gaze. Whatever movement is good for you this morning. Keep your toes curled under. Let this next round go super slow. You can feel each vertebra doing its part in the extension and in the contraction. And then sink your hips back down. Walk your arms out way long. And then sway your hips side to side. Opening through your feet, toes curled under. And then sweep along forward. Tabletop with your toes curled under. Pull your navel in back. Lift your knees. Not too far, just hovering an inch or two off the floor. Pull your navel in back. And then lift your hips higher. Reach your hips higher. Push through your hands. Reach your hips up, back, downward facing dog. Again, charge through your arms. Lift your armpits up towards the sky like the fire under on your mat just got a little brighter. Push through your arms. Draw your torso back towards your thighs. And then make your legs nice and strong. Even if your knees are bent, it's okay. One more nice breath here. And then look forward towards your thumbs. Little baby steps. Walk yourself forward, but keep your palms on the floor. And then when you can't get any further without lifting your palms off the floor, totally fine to bend your knees, lift your heels, pull your navel in back, push into the floor, and take one more step. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Again, knees can totally be bent. Inhale, half lift again. Exhale, fold in. Lift all 10 toes up, spread them wide, and then push them back down into the floor and squeeze your toes towards your big toe ball mound, and your big toe ball mound back towards your heel. Lift, inhale, rise, hands to sky, gripping the floor, reaching through your hands, pull a prayer into your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Strong through your legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees, step back, plank, hold plank. Take a little rock forward onto tippy toes. Reach back. Plank can always be kneeling back plank. Rock forward on the tippy toes. Squeeze your legs together like they are one leg. Push through your hands and then puff up through your back body. Reach long through the crown of your head. And slowly, slowly, slowly lower all the way to the floor. Hover just before you touch down and then release. Reach your elbow tips back. Lift your heart. Exhale, release, curl the toes under, round your knees, push up kneeling plank, plank, downward facing dog. That's an option you can always use. 3 breaths here in down dog. On your next inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale to front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And into the flow of your breath. Inhale, sweep by. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. And a little faster, Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back. Walk forward on the inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Release the toes. Inhale, curl open, low cobra. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under, push the floor away. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. On your inhale, prepare, bend the knees. Exhale to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold again. Push through the floor. Inhale, reach high to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Grab your left wrist. Push down through your left foot, come over to the right. Inhale, reach up. Push through your right foot, come over to the left. And rather than worrying about getting all the way down into something deep, go for length. As if you can reach your hands towards that crease between the ceiling and the wall. For that kind of length today. Inhale, reach up. Switch your clasp. Push through your left foot. Reach your fingertips up and over. And then root through your left foot so much. And then just suction the right leg up into the socket so that it hovers off the floor and you find some balance here. You need to touch your toe down from time to time. Go for that. Then push through your right foot, bend your knees, and then stand strong. Switch your clasp, come over to the left. Push through your right foot, hover your left foot up off the floor. Find your balance here. You can use your gaze to ground you. You can also use your toe to ground you. Come back up. Place both feet on the floor. Bend both knees. Release your arms. Reach them wide. Sink down deep. And reach your arms high. Utkatasana. Bring your torso as vertical as you can. Sink down a little deeper. Pull your navel in back. Reach your hands to the sky like you've got your hands on swings. And then lift your heels. Utkatasana. Sit a little deeper. Reach your heart a little higher. Sit a little deeper. Reach your heart a little higher. Sit a little deeper until your thighs start to sink to you. Put your heels back. Fold it in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, draw your left heel down towards the midline. Press down through your right foot and then walk your hands off to the left. Down dog lunge. I'm not mirroring you if you've got your, looking at the screen, but press down through your right heel, draw your right knee wide, pull your right hip back, and then squeeze your right butt cheek back towards your left inner thigh. Be strong and long through your left leg, and then walk your right hand more to the left. Walk your hands to the side of the mat. Lift your right toes, spin that 90 degrees. Sway a little side to side. And then lift your left toes, spin those to the back edge of your mat. Lift your right heel and get back towards the midline of your mat. Down dog lunge, second side. Push down through your left heel. Draw your left knee wide. Pull your left sit bone back towards your right inner thigh. Press back, back, back through your right foot. Maybe walk your hands further away from your mat. It's going for a really nice, lovely, luscious side stretch along your left side body. One more breath here. Lift your left toes. Sway a little side to side. Pause in the middle. Reach your heels wide. Fold in. And then walk your arms way long. Wide-legged down dog. As if you could melt your forehead to the floor. And then again, draw your attention back to your armpits. And lift your armpits up to the sky. Press through your fingertips. And then draw your head a little closer to the floor. Again, your knees can totally be bent here. It's great. Go for length through the spine. Like you can find a beautiful, subtle back arch right here. One more breath. Walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Step back. Three-legged down dog. Reach your right knee up to the sky. Circle. And then roll onto the outside edge of your left foot and reach your right knee a little higher and look towards the front of your mat. It's like a hint towards Wild Thing. And then reach your right leg up. Pull your knee to your nose, step right on through. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, sink. Hover the back knee up off the floor, just an inch or two. Draw your elbow tips down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up. Third time, exhale, sink and stay. Stay low in your left leg. Reach your arms up, straighten your back leg. And then reach long forward, projected lunge. Come onto the very top of your left toe tip. And then launch up into warrior three. Haha, I just walked into a wall. That's a boon. You did the same thing. Enjoy the stability from having your hands on the wall. Otherwise, really root down into your right big toe ball mount. Roll your left thigh down. And then reach through your left toes. A nice long breath. Slowly bend into your right knee, reach down, touch the left toes into the floor, round the left heel, warrior one. Sink down and into your right thigh. Turn your left side body more towards the right. Push through your left heel and then reach through your hands. Draw your shoulders down and away from your ears, and then reach through your fingertips again. Lift the back heel, pull a prayer into your heart, take it into a nice twist. Left elbow across right thigh. And if this is too much, take your right hand to your hips, take your left hand across. If this is not enough, there's an arm balance for you. You can go find it. Be here for one more breath. Option to spread your arms wide. Then bring your torso up to vertical. Spin your left heel down. Open up warrior two. Might mean that you need to adjust your stance before coming back down and in. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, tumble down, flow. Downward facing dog. You're gonna get a nice breath. Press down through your right foot. Stretch your left leg to the sky. Bend your right and left knee. Lift your right heel. Roll over onto the outside edge of your right foot. And then kick your left foot over to the right as you look forward to the front of your mat. Circle your ankle. Lift your left knee a little higher. And then come back to center. Put your knee into your nose. Step in between your hands. Inhale, rise, hands to sky. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink and stay. Inhale, reach. The back leg long. Reach up, up, up. Reach long forward towards the front of the mat. Shift weight into your left foot. Fly along, warrior three, second side. Roll your right hip down. Stretch more through your right toe tip. Stretch long through the crown of your head. Might be nice for you to have your hands at your heart. We reach long through the back body, long through your right leg. Pull your navel in back. Reach long through the crown of your head. Bend through your left knee. Warrior one. Tuck your right heel down towards the midline of your mat. Reach your arms to the sky. And then bring your right side body around over to left. Reach your push down through your left heel. Pull your left hip back, much like we did in down dog lunge. Reach your heart to the sky. Sink a little deeper. Up. And free the back heel. Pull a prayer in and take it into a nice easy twist. Straighten through your back leg. It's like you can even squeeze your inner thighs together. Maybe spread your wings wide. Opportunity to find an arm balance here. That'd be good times. And draw your right arm up. Torso vertical. Spiral open, warrior two. Push down through your right heel. Reach up through the crown of your head. Settle through your shoulders. Reverse warrior. Push through your left foot and reach through your right left fingertips. Tumble down and flow. And downward facing dog. 3 nice restorative breaths here. A nice smooth 4 count inhale. Smooth 4 count exhale. Another one. Third one as you inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Push through your feet. Inhale, rise, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up, bend your knees. Push through your left foot, reach your right knee up into your chest. Figure 4, a prayer into your heart. And take your elbow tips down in front of your left shin, right shin. Draw your right knee wide. Maybe touch your fingertips to the floor, fold in. It's an option for an arm balance here. You can plant your hands on the floor. Scoop your right toes around the back of your arm. Plant your hands and lift off. Now or later, slowly walk your hands back. You're balancing. You can stay here for a moment. Meet up in tree pose. Draw your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Push your leg into your foot into your leg. Prayer into your heart. And then push through your left big toe ball mound. Reach your arms up to the sky. Sweep your arms wide. Slowly come on out. Bend into both knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, second side. Root through your right foot. Reach your left knee up. Across. Figure 4. Take it on into the fold. Tuck your elbow tips in front of your shin. Reach your hips back, back, back. Maybe touch your fingers into the floor. Wrap your toes around your right bicep. Option to fly here. Walk forward. Lift your right toes up off the floor. Maybe stretch your right leg long behind you. You've got that. Lift your heart, lift your gaze forward. Hold in. Slowly, slowly walk yourself back. Here into your heart. Left hand to left ankle, sliding yourself up and into tree. Knowing that if balance is a problem for you, you can just saddle up against the back of a wall. Pretty close, just so that the very back of your tush tucks into the wall. And balance can always be a challenge. The best of us on any given day. Push down through your right big toe ball mound. Lift your heart into your thumbs. Put your arms to the sky. Push your right leg into your left foot. Draw your left knee wide. Reach up and root down. Slowly reach your arms wide and release your foot to the floor. Step your feet wide. Sway a little side to side. Fold on over. And bend both knees. And then begin to draw a figure 8 on the sky with your butt. Bending one knee and then the other. And then reversing that. Just doing things that feel good for you and your body. And then turn to face the front of your mat if you're not already doing that. Step back down and facing down. Get feet wide. Reach your hips up back. Sweep long forward for plank. Slowly, 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 slowly hover all the way down to the floor. Release your feet, release your belly. Reach your hands back towards your hips. Lift your heart. Lift your feet. Lift your arms, lift your gaze. Your breath, lift everything up. And release to the floor. Bend your knees, sway your toes side to side. Second round, walk yourself back on your mat a little bit more. Stretch your arms out way long in front of you. Turn your pinky fingers in towards the floor, like karate chopping into the floor. Lift your armpits up. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your feet up. Lift your gaze. Lift your arms up. Stretch long through your fingertips, stretch long through your toes. Roll over onto your right side, stretch your left leg back and your left arm forward. And then come on to the other side, left side, reach your right fingertips longer in front of you and your right toe tips back. And come back to center. Lift everything up, look up, and release. Bend your knees, sway your toes side to side. Enjoy the ease, the after effects of the pose. Okay, we have options here. If you've got your blanket roll, take the blanket roll. And stash it right into the front of your hips. So your pelvis is actually on the floor and your belly button is right at the top of the blanket roll. And just lay yourself over the blanket roll. Let your legs get heavy. And just enjoy this like gentle compression into your belly. Then bend both heels or knees. Draw your heels back towards your butt. Reach back, take your right leg and your left leg. And if both legs don't want to come to you and you need to draw your knees wide, you can do that. But then before you back bend, Walk your knees back into hip distance apart. Keep your feet away. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Keep your feet back, back, back. Other option is to do this one leg at a time. Totally great. Kick your feet. One more nice breath. Exhale, release. If you were doing it one leg at a time, switch legs. The rest of us take a little breather. You can sway yourself a little side to side to give yourself a belly massage here. It can be lovely. Curl your toes under. Reach your hips back. Slide your blanket roll back. Come forward. So now the blanket's right into the top of your thighs. Your knees come off the floor. Reach your heels back and in. Second round. Hook your feet into your hands. Lift your feet to the sky. Lift your gaze. Squeeze your inner knees into the midline of your mat. Lift up. Kick back. And release. Just lay here. And now as you sway your hips side to side, you're just massaging into the tops of your thighs. That can be lovely. Roll your toes under. Put your hips back. Stash your blanket. Downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Roll over onto the outside edge of your left foot. Bend your left knee, right knee. Look towards the left. Press down into your left hand and spin your left bicep towards the front of your mat. Bring your right hand to your heart as you flip your dog into wild thing. On your way back, go slow. Downward facing dog, three-legged dog, right leg into the sky. Draw your right knee into your nose, step right in between your hands. Cartwheel open, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Forearm to inner thigh. Left arm up towards that crease between the ceiling and the wall. Spin your body to the left and push from your left outer foot, left outer pinky toe, through your left ring finger. One nice long direction. Sit down a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten your right leg, reach up, up, up. And then reach your hips back as you reach long forward, Trikonasana. Take your left hand right alongside your ear. Palm face down. Reach long through your left ring finger. Push through your right foot. Reach your right hip back. Turn your heart to the sky. Then bend into your right knee. Walk your fingertips right alongside the outside of your right leg. Squeeze your leg into your arm into your leg, and reach again through left fingertips. Walk your right hand forward. Step your left foot in. Ardha Chandrasana. Because we've done this quad stretching already, maybe there's Ardha Chandrasana. Reach back, grab the back of your top of your ankle. Stretch your knee away from you. Turn your heart to the sky. You have the benefit of a wall. Maybe you grab the wall. Maybe you can even root your head into the wall. Otherwise, a block might be handy, a chair, something that you need to ground you. Bend into your right knee. Release your left leg. Step back. Reverse warrior. Tumble down and flow. Switch feet. Stretch your left leg up into the sky. Three-legged dog. Roll over onto the outside edge of your right foot. Bend your left knee. Reach your left knee higher to the sky. Draw your gaze towards your right hand. Spin your right bicep towards the front edge of your mat. So you come over to flip your dog. Lift your heart high. Wild thing. Your hips as high as you can, and then go slow on the return. Stretch your left leg long, look towards the front of your mat. Pull your knee into your chest, step in between your hands. Spin open, warrior two. Second side. Settle in. Take your forearm, your inner thigh, reach your right arm up and long. Push down through your left heel, pull your left hip back, push through your right leg, and then reach through your right fingertips and spin your belly to the sky. Reverse warrior. Straighten your front leg. Sweep. Trikonasana. Push through your left big toe ball mound. Pull your left hip back. And then push through your right foot. And then reach through your right fingertips, ear, arms along your ear. Then bend into your left knee. Konasana. Squeeze your leg into your arm into your leg, and then reach through your right fingertips. One more, reach long. Sweep your right hand to your hip. Look down at your left big toe. Step your left hand forward. Step your right foot forward. Ardha Chandrasana, second side. Bend your right knee. Sweep your hand along your knee, trace to your ankle. Reach back. Find that sense of a back bend here. Reach long through the crown of your head. Stretch through your knee tip like you could shoot laser beams at your knee. And then slowly bend through your left knee, release. Reverse warrior. Tumble down, flow. Stretch your right leg to the sky. Look forward towards your palms. Bend your right knee. Take your knee right behind your right wrist. Drop your shin to the floor. And then walk your left knee back. Push both knees in towards the floor. And then there's a diagonal line. Draw your knees together to go right in below your pelvis. And you should feel a little buoyancy there. Walk your hands back. Lift your heart. Option to bend your left knee. You're going to take your right hand on your right thigh. Reach back and grab it. And then kick it back as you turn your heart towards the front of your mat. Working your balance here. Then pull your knee in towards your butt. Maybe walk your elbow pit into the back of your foot. And from here, maybe reach your right arm to the sky. Grab right behind your head and pull your head into your hand. And then maybe close the loop. Fingertips can clasp. For me, that's not going to happen on this side today. It's all right. And then release. And slowly come down to the mat. And if this whole scenario is not good for you, you can always lay on your back for Sukhi Vandrasana. Just come into the natural flow of your breath. Walk your hands back, and then root through your right sit bone. Sweep your left leg around and across. Pull both hands into the top of your knee and settle both hips into the floor, knowing that your blanket roll is right here. You want to prop yourself up. And that can make this extra lovely. Walk your left hand back. Create space for yourself. Reach your right arm up, up, up. Turn to the left. Fold yourself in. Maybe pull your palm onto your chest. And then lift your heart up into your hand and lean back to the right. Now up through the crown of your head. And maybe even lean back further. My favorite assist to get here is a knee right in the middle of my back, right between my shoulder blades. So you could just imagine your best friend coming up and gently putting their knee in your back body to lift your heart and allow you to turn around. That knee grounds you and uplifts you at the same time. Counter twist over to the right. Down, down, and in. And even turn your left side body down to the floor and gaze towards the back edge of your mat. Sweet. Sweep your left leg back around. Remove the blanket roll. Step back, downward facing dog. Stretch your left leg to the sky. Left knee comes right behind the left wrist. Shin grounds. Walk yourself back. Press down into both knees and squeeze your knees to the midline of your mat to lift through your pelvis. Bend the right leg, reach back. Kick your foot into your hand. Maybe that means taking your left hand onto your left thigh. Maybe it means walking your elbow pit in towards the top of your foot. It means reaching your left arm up. Hand can come behind the head so you find a back arch here. Maybe there's the full mermaid expression. And slowly release. Fold yourself in. Let's take this moment to ground and be in your breath, be in your body. Sink back down into your left sit bone. Sweep your right leg around. This can be another place where you find your blanket roll again. Pass your foot across. Clasp your hands into your knee and sit well, nice and upright. Then take your right hand back and lean back. Push your left arm up, get space like crescent. And then take it into the twist. Turn, place your hand into your heart and lift your chest. Like your dear friend has just come and placed their knee right in behind the back of your shoulder blades. Lean back into the support of your imaginary friend. Go back. And counter twist over to the left. Fold down into the floor. Drop your right side body down and gaze to the left. Gaze to the back edge of your mat. And then slowly, slowly release. And come to take both legs wide as the edges of your mat. We're down through your sit bones. And again, you can have this blanket roll. You can actually walk yourself up on it and then let yourself fall off of it so that you get this nice curve in your low back. Option here, actually, let's not make shit optional. Let's everybody bend your knees. Down, take the tops of your feet. Lift your chest. And then slowly stretch your feet long. Your knees may never get straight. That's totally great. And then lift yourself up off your thighs. And your elbow tips wide. Draw your shoulders back. Fold in from that space. Nice, luscious, wide-legged forward fold. Grab the forward. Reach your forehead towards your feet. Push your feet away and then pull your shoulder blades back. That might then strengthen through your legs, push through your big toe ball mounds, and maybe fold in a little deeper. One more nice long breath here. And then walk your hands back. Reach into your left sit bone, draw your right foot back. Spin your torso over your left leg. Fold in. Take your left hand inside your left leg, maybe palm on the floor, maybe elbow on the floor. Root down through your right sit bone, reach up and reach over. You can go for the bind, but it might just feel even better if you reach for that crease of the wall in the ceiling. Lean back over your left leg. Oh, so good. Come back to center. Stretch your right leg wide to the corner of your mat. Draw your left leg in. Spin your belly over your right leg. Face your right foot. Toes go straight up to the sky. Fold in second side. Knowing that if you can feel a nice length in your back body and your fingertips are on the floor and you're just lifting your heart and gazing in the general direction of your toe, if that feels nice, like a nice hamstring stretch, this is exactly where you should be. You choose your adventure. Take your right elbow inside your right leg or your right hand inside your right leg. Sweep your arm, left arm up and over. Go for space here today rather than depth. Bind is there for you, but it's not a requirement. And then just take a moment and reach long and wide through your left knee. And push through your left knee to then ground a little bit more into your right leg. It's like you're rolling yourself a little bit more to the right. And check. You're sitting up on a blanket, roll, slide that aside. Both soles of the feet together, lift your chest. Push into the floor, or push into the midline. Reach your knees wide, lift your heart high. Maybe from here you fold forward. Close the book. Slowly, slowly come all the way down onto your back. Your knees up into your chest for a nice little hug. Roll a little side to side. Even take one knee into each hand. And bicycle pedal as if you're treading water. And then place your feet right down close to your butt, hip distance apart. Make sure you can just touch your heels. Then walk your shoulders underneath you. Press down through your feet. Lift your hips. Squeeze your inner thigh. And then push through your right foot. Stretch your left leg long, right alongside your right leg. And drop your hips to the bottom floor. And then push through your right foot and then re-extend into bridge. Place your left foot down. Push through both feet. Lift your hips higher. Push through your heels and then pull your heels into your back body and towards your butt so that you don't move but you feel your hamstrings down. Then push through your left foot. Reach your right leg alongside your left thigh. Lower your sit bones down to the floor. And push back up. Push both feet down. Push both feet into the floor. Lift your hips a little higher. And take your left hand and ground through your right shoulder blade. And then reach and roll. Touch your left hand way over the top edge of your mat. Come back to center. Push through your feet. Push through your right foot. And then reach with your right hand and reach long across over to the left. Let's do that one more time. Let's come all the way down and reset for a moment. Push through both feet. Lift your hips. Then push more with your left foot and reach with your left hand. And come back. Reach with your right hand. And come back. Reach up and come down. Walk your feet in. Grab your ankles. Put Chatushpadasana. It's like bow pose. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you. And then reach your hips. Walk your shoulders underneath you again. Push through your feet. Push through the back of your head. This nice supported closed loop bow. Feet on the ground. Lift your hips high. Press down into the back of your head into the floor. And slowly release. Got one more back bend. It could be a wheel. It could be just a supported bridge. It could be any of the variations. If you're going to take wheel, place your hands right by your ears. Draw your elbow tips to the sky. Ground your shoulder blades into the floor. Lift your hips, press into your hands, come onto the top of your head. Recommit your elbow tips into the midline of your mat as you go up. Down towards your thumbs. One more nice breath here. And slowly come on down. Draw your feet as wide as your mat. Draw your knees into midline. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. All the way in. Soften through your shoulders. And then keeping your feet right where they are, reach your arms wide into a T. Go onto the inside edge of your right foot and lay your left thigh down to the floor. Open your body to the left. And then reach and stretch your right knee long towards the other edge of your mat, the short edge of your mat. Soften through your shoulders. And then come on over to the other side. Flop your legs over to the right. And then reach your left kneecap long and away from you. Turn your belly a little to the left. And then come back to center, sweep your knees into your chest. And then take both knees over to the left. You can hook your hand across the outside of your right thigh. And then pull your kneecaps to match and then ground down through your right shoulder blade and turn to the right. Come on over to the other side. And take your right hand into the outside edge of your left thigh and tug your kneecaps to match. And then root down through your left shoulder blade. Turn your belly to the left. Draw your knees back to your chest. Gather both hands behind your right hamstring. Stretch your left leg to the floor or just place your left foot on the floor. And then root your right femur into the floor and kick your legs into your hands. point and flex here. Circle your ankle. That then mean that you can walk your hand to the back of your shin. Stretch more through your left leg. Maybe draw your nose up towards your knee. And release. Switch, draw your left knee into your chest. Stretch your right leg long or place your right foot on the floor. And gather your hands behind your left hamstring. Kick your left leg away from you. Draw your shoulder blades to the floor. Keep kicking your leg into your hands and then pulling your shoulder blades down and into the floor. Reach your left toes up to the sky. And circle your ankle. Bring your attention back and into your breath. Feeling rooted and connected, ready for the beginning of your week. Maybe adjusting so that you take a little deeper, lengthening through your back body, through the back of the left hamstring. And then pull your nose up into your left knee. And then slowly let both legs come down to the floor. If you have your blanket roll handy, it'd be lovely. Take Shavasana. Right over the blanket roll. Soften through your shoulders. Soften through the back of your neck. Let your legs be heavy. Let your shoulders be heavy. Let your breath be nice and soft. And just draw your inner gaze into your mouth. Experience this sensation of fullness. Let your jaw be nice and easy, sinking back down into the floor with gravity. Rest a while. You can stay here as long as you like. I bow to you. Stay. I will sing you a little chant to let you finish your Savasana. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Sarve santu nirahamayaha. Sarve bhadrani bhashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhave. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we all be healthy, happy, free from suffering, with the knowledge that we are free. Peace in our hearts, peace in our relationships, and peace in our world. Thank you so much for being here today, for being here on your mat. I wish you the best of days. Thank you.